Alright, in tonight's main event, it's a battle of two champions. The Snarl TV champion, the Hungarian Hurricane Tibor Belescu, set to go up against dual champion, the Mexican Monolith Warlord Santos.
Belescu to the rescue. Tonight's Snarl main event is a non-title champion versus champion contest set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by OW All-Night Heavyweight Champion, Sir Reggie Smythe, from Budapest, Hungary, weighing 198 pounds. He's the RW All-Snarl Television Champion, the Hungarian Hurricane, Tibor Belescu.
198, up from 196 somewhere. The Hungarian Hurricane found 2 more pounds of muscle in training. And Sir Reggie Smythe here to support his tag team partner from Team Euro in this big-time matchup against the Mexican Monolith Warlord Santos, who outweighs the Hungarian Hurricane by like 300 pounds, and I'm not kidding, that is an exact figure.
Yikes on trice. I know we've seen a couple of upsets already tonight, and Belescu had picked up some pretty impressive wins in the past, but the odds are gonna be pretty long for Belescu.
His opponent, accompanied by Sylvia Strong from Hidalgo, Mexico, weighing 496 pounds, he's an RW All-Dual Champion, and the reigning super heavyweight champion, the Mexican Monolith, Warlord Santos. The tale of the tape says Santos at 7'2", almost 500 pounds, facing Belescu at 5'10" and less than 200 pounds. I'm with Wally here. I don't hold out a lot of hope for Belescu. And yes, this match is probably set to be a very short main eventer, and a probable easy-peasy win for the Mexican Monolith, who Sylvia has been keeping in training for the Supercard on the 28th. When he'll be defending the King of Legends title.
Oh, guys, I don't think them extra 2 pounds that the Hungarian Hurricane put on are going to help a lick in this matchup. Oh, my goodness.
While we usually adopt an anything-can-happen attitude, this is a colossal mismatch. Honestly, I think Tibor Belescu is awesome and everything, but I really think signing this match, even as a non-title main event, is quite literally putting his well-being on the line. Santos could squash the Hungarian Hurricane if he has a mind to.
Okay, two champions, a colossal mismatch, as Wally pointed out. Let's see how this one shakes out. Referee Charles Lucero rings the bell. Belescu charges. A clothesline barely phases the Mexican Monolith. Santos shoves him down to the mat. Warlord Santos. Hey, quickly countered by Belescu. Inverted DDT, slamming the back of the Mexican Monolith's head into the mat. Belescu shoved down again. Countering with a shot to the midsection. You've got to be kidding. He was going to try and lift Santos. Shoulder tackle. Takes Belescu down. The Mexican Monolith. Tried for the bear hug, but Belescu countered. Jumping neck breaker. Jumping Jiminy. Wow. Belescu locked up. Counters with a knee. Drives another knee, a left, an elbow. Santos up against the ropes. Belescu figuring out how to tackle this gigantic problem. Starts yanking Santos' arm against the ropes. Belescu locks him up. Whips Santos to the far corner. Look at this. Whips him out of the corner. A rebound off the ropes and a basement dropkick to the side of the head. Takes the Mexican Monolith down. Belescu swings and misses. He ain't got a lot of reach. Whips Santos into the far corner again. Santos counters a kick to the midsection. A hard right stuns Belescu. Belescu counters with a little do the hustle and a kick to the midsection right there. Drives a knee into the head of the Mexican Monolith. Santos rolls outside. Stops to think this over a minute. Tibor Belescu moves right back in. Slides on out. Slides back in, confusing the Mexican Monolith. Look at this. And he's got him by the goozle. A hard shot to the midsection. Santos counters with a knee. The Mexican Monolith. Look at this. A claw chokeslam. Belescu counters. Gets back up on his feet. Moves in on Santos. Drives a knee into the Mexican Monolith's head. Belescu covers one. And barely just one. He's going to have to work a hell of a lot harder than that. Belescu swings and misses again, locks up Santos. Hard whip to the ropes. Belescu ducks under, hard. Whoa! Now that blow would have knocked out most regular people, but Santos just stood there and took it. Into the far corner. Belescu has him against the ropes, whips him against the ropes, rebounds, and boom! A shoulder tackle takes down the Mexican monolith. Well, Belescu doing a little bit better than I had anticipated. Drags Santos near the center ring. Look at this, the Hungarian Hurricane feeling his oats here. Holy hell, look at that. Lifted 500 pounds over his head like it was a turkey sandwich. Man, unbelievable, the Hungarian Hurricane. Drags the Mexican monolith center ring, covers 1, 2. But another near fall. Santos getting that right shoulder up. Belescu can't believe it. He figured he had this match won. He's a long way from winning. Tries to lift the Mexican monolith against Santos with elbows to the side of the head. Belescu counters again. Another hard right. Locks up Santos. Hard whip to the far corner. A chop across the chest. Whipped out of the corner. A rebound off the ropes. Another basement dropkick to the side of the head of the Mexican monolith. Belescu takes himself all the way to the top turnbuckle. Santos is laid out. Boom! Elbow drop across the chest. And how about this right here? T-board Belescu stalking Warlord Santos again. Whoa! Big time slam. I'm flabbergasted, guys. Belescu drags him center ring, covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. You got to be kidding. Shut up. Belescu pulling off an upset and a half right here.
The time, 3 minutes and 59 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Belescu.
I saw it with my own eyes. I saw it, and I still do not believe it. Well, Wild Fortune just lost their spot as upset of the night to the Hungarian Hurricane, with Belescu displaying his absolutely amazing power, and military pressing Warlord Santos not once, but twice. I'm just stunned speechless. How the hell did Belescu just do that?
He put on 2 extra pounds of muscle, apparently, and it worked.
The clock has got us, so it's time to wrap it up for this week's Snarl. Huge thanks to all of you for spending time with us. All right, coming up next will be our WL Ladies Night, followed closely by the next edition of our WL Snarl, and the Global War Supercard from Washington, D.C. begins Monday night the 28th, and we'd sure love for you to be with us. For Tex, Johnny, and all of us at our WL, Wally Cardell saying thanks, good night, and be safe.